Well, for more on this, we're joined now by our business correspondent, David Murphy. David, a very positive view of the economy from a very profitable bank.
There's no going back as long as this government leads this country. We reject the course of buying your way into office by promising all things to all people. We reject the empty promises of the opposition. They can promise something for everyone in every audience if they want, but we instead to commit to chart a strategy of prosperity.
Sean Fitzpatrick, good morning. You're due to hang up your boots as Chief Executive shortly. To what do you attribute these last set of results for you?
The Central Bank clearly flagged this week that they thought property was a potential risk to our economy.
Well,
and yet the Taoiseach said everything is okay.
Well, it was an excellent year for the bank, record profits again for the 20th consecutive year. It's right down to the strategic position which we've taken in the various geographic markets and in the sectors, the business sectors, and a very strong management team.
The central bank say that every quarter, as long as I'm alive, and I think today the central bank doesn't say that. Whoever prints that book will be fired, because it's their job to say that every quarter. And, you know, we have to take it, that's their job, is to be prudent.
But should the Taoiseach not listen to the central bank?
He does, but he's looking at the fundamental. Well, they're always on the prudent side, historically.
Sitting on the sidelines or on the fence, cribbing and moaning.
So if you went by the central bank, you would always have a prudent view. I think the job of the government is to take, you know, the positive and the prudent view.
Based on real plans, real numbers and real results.
And somewhere in between is reality. Definitely the house market is going to be very strong in Ireland for the years to come, because it's based on two principal issues. The first issue is the growing population. The population is growing, so we are going to need extra houses. And secondly, while incomes are strong, people can afford to buy those extra houses. So those are the two basic fundamentals.
And our strategy is practical and it's achievable, and it's at the heart of an Ireland that is fairer and stronger.
Now, a key issue for the future is the amount of new lending in the pipeline. Are you happy with the figures contained here?
Oh, I think so. I mean, I think that we've got a base now of 504 million, which we believe is a very strong base from which to actually grow and achieve sustainable profits.
Your remuneration this year, €1.3 million or thereabouts. That puts you on the same level as the Brian Goggins and the Michael Buckleys of this world, considering the Irish nation is such a small society.
But in fact, I don't know how people who engage in that don't commit suicide, because, quite frankly, the only thing that motivates me is being able to actually change something.
But I don't enjoy the share options that those people have. And also, the cost-to-income ratio of the Irish nationwide is 20%, and the cost-to-income ratio of the average cost-to-income ratio of all the competition, including the banks, including the people you mentioned, is in the region of 50 to 60%. So I think that says it all.
That's a nice way of saying
it's value for money.
You deserve it, is what you're saying.
Well, I haven't said that, but it's value for money.
Now, there's a bit of a changing of the guard here at Anglo-Irish Bank. You're heading upstairs. Peter Killen departed earlier in the year, and Tiernan O'Mahony recently announced his imminent departure. Isn't there a concern for shareholders that it might not just be a seamless transition, and your new 30-something CEO, David Drum, may face troubled waters in the years ahead?
David's going to face no troubled waters. David's been here for the last 12 to 13 years. He is a guy that has protected me over the last 5 or 6 years, so he's an old hand at this. The board, and I'm delighted that David is taking the lead. And he's got a bridge. He's got a bridge between. He's a man, 38 years old, not a young child, but a mature, hungry man going forward with a very capable team and a group of people that are going to bridge the generation gaps. Willie McAteer, Peter Butler, and David, and all of those guys, and Tom Brown. So we look forward to continued success.
Despite these bumper figures, though, there is a sense, though, that your share price may well be overvalued.
Share price is for the analysts and for the market, not for management. Management's job is to drive earnings per share. We've put our head down, we focus on that over all the years, and the rewards are clear for everyone to see.